Unlike renowned preachers, Bill Wallace was not a great orator. He actively avoided public speaking. His role was not that of a pastor. Instead, he was a devoted surgeon driven by a simple desire to love people and excel in his surgical craft. In 1935, as a young surgeon in Tennessee, he sensed a divine calling to become a missionary doctor. Following God's calling, Bill found himself in southern China during a tumultuous period. The Chinese Civil War was on the brink, with Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong's forces engaging in fierce battles. Simultaneously, Japan seized the opportunity to invade China in the middle of the domestic turmoil. This challenging environment became the backdrop for Bill Wallace's service. Throughout the Chinese Civil War and World War II, he courageously served, often facing danger and direct Japanese bombardment. His life was spared numerous times, a testament to God's provision. Amidst the chaos, Bill remained steadfast in his commitment to love and serve the people as an exceptional surgeon. Even during brief furloughs, he dedicated time to further study and enhance his medical knowledge. Despite the challenging circumstances, including the victory of the Americans over the Japanese, and the subsequent weakness and disunity of China, Bill persisted in his mission. The post-war period saw the rise of communist forces in China, backed by Russia, unleashing brutality on Chinese cities. Undeterred, Bill continued his tireless work. When the communists arrived, their treatment of foreigners, especially towards someone like Bill Wallace, surpassed the brutality inflicted by the Japanese during the war. As the Korean War raged in February 1951, Bill Wallace met his tragic end. Unjustly beaten and tortured in his prison cell, he died as a martyr to Christ at the hands of the communist Chinese. Despite not being a preacher or theologian, Bill Wallace's life is a compelling narrative of faithfulness to the task God had called him to. Lacking books or a personal diary, he left a legacy of unwavering dedication to sharing the message of Jesus and exemplifying the love of Christ. Bill sought nothing for himself, earning the genuine love of the people of China. His impact was immeasurable, with hundreds of thousands of lives saved through his surgical skill and compassion. In the country he loved, China, Bill Wallace passed away, leaving a remarkable testament to a life lived in obedience to his God. He loved the Chinese people with all his heart because his heart was filled with the love of God. He gave his everything to obey his Lord, and held on to the promise that his reward would be in heaven. To our God who loves us with an everlasting love, be all honor and power and glory, forevermore.